What is up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. Today is day 22 out of day 30. Let's get into it. So, Apple today is closed at 38.34, 64 cents, nothing too crazy. Um, Down 40.46% on the day. That's nothing, too crazy. But let's get into it. Let's break it down. Let's see what is up. Yeah, let's get it. Alright, so let's hide the drawings. Let's see the EMAs. Let's look at them. See like what is up. So let me see. Interesting. Okay, so it's still below all the EMAs. As you guys can see right here, this candle itself tested again the 5 EMA and rejected it quickly. Um, it had like it went to 140 actually, which is a pretty big, for Apple. It went to 140, rejected that 140 area, and it came back down to all the way down to 138. Went up just a little bit and stayed there. It's still under all the EMAs, which I would consider it bearish. I want to see something right here. There is a cross between the 200 and the 100 EMAs, and like if I scroll back to like the crosses of those EMAs itself, I'm gonna show you guys just the 100 and the 200, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So this is another one right here, perfect example. So it crossed right here, and as you guys can see, it went up to 176. So it crossed around the 160 area, went up $16, which is pretty crazy. It did a cross here. Let's see. Yeah, it did like a little cross right here. Um, Went down from 143 all the way down to 133, which is a $10 move. And a $10 move on this type of stock itself is considered a big move. Let's back it up just a bit. Oh wow. Okay. So there's not really much crosses between those two. There are four crosses I counted so far, but we could definitely expect some downward momentum currently. But let's break it down. All the EMAs right now is still under. I really want to see it go above the 5 and hit the 10 EMA, which is this purple line right here. Volume on the day was below average though. It wasn't anything crazy. It was like 69,842,365. Nothing too crazy. We can see RSI right now. It's at 31.60. We could definitely see it come down just a little bit more, and we're probably gonna see like a little bounce. The farthest it's ever gone down would be like the 24 area. So yeah, we can see it come down just a little bit more, and then I expect a little bounce. It's been holding this area pretty well though, like the 137 mark. It's been holding that really well. So like if I zoom in, see right here, it's been holding it pretty well. Like I said, 137, 138 levels are very important. If not, we're going to see. Let's add the drawings. So 137 level, we're gonna see the 135 like right after that, for sure. There are still gaps that have to be filled. I'm not gonna really state much on the gaps, but there are gaps that have to be filled. Yeah, and on top of that, it tested the support also. So like, forget about the EMAs. Let's get rid of the EMAs so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. It tested the support literally right on the 140 mark. Tested the 140, which is now resistance, and it came back down. So what I mean by support and resistance, basically, just to summarize it up, it's like, think of like a roof and then think of a floor, right? So you're in the house. This is the house, right? This is the roof, and then this is the floor, right? When you look at a stock, you're gonna have to determine what is the floor and what is the roof. So a floor is basically, let's just say like I'm in the house, right? And how to describe this? Okay, let me put it in similar terms. So basically, the floor is basically something that it bounces off. So like, think of like a ball in a house, right? You bounce the ball off the floor, right? And where does it go? It hits the roof, depending on how hard you go. when you look at how hard it goes, you look at volume. So based on the amount of force you put into it is like the amount of volume. I'm gonna get more descriptive into this, but basically the floor is support where it bounces from, and resistance is like the top, the roof, where it rejects it from. Gravity pulls it down and it rejects it. But I'm gonna get into more examples and everything about support and resistance later on in the beginner's course, obviously. But yeah, so I did reject this 140 area, you know, it's kind of crazy, but let's break it down to the hourly. Let's see what is up in the hourly. Let's see. So gaps still have to be filled. They reject this 140 area pretty hard. It's still under all the EMAs. They reject the 5 again on the hourly. Cause the RSI could definitely drop a little bit more. Like, it could definitely drop a little bit more. I'm anticipating tomorrow though, so I'm gonna draw this out now, so then you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the lowest it's ever gone right now, 137, right? If we break 137.69, I'm gonna draw it out. Break 137 right here, we could definitely see it come down, and then probably a bounce will occur. I know for sure a bounce should happen. That's what I'm anticipating tomorrow. You know, nothing too crazy. Yeah, let's get it into it. And then for the bullish side, even though I'm not leaning towards the bullish side right now, the bullish side would be very simple. It could easily touch the 169 support and then, you know, bounce off and then just consolidate. I mean, I'm anticipating probably for tomorrow. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Thursday, I could probably anticipate like a $3 move, $2 to $3 move to the downside. That's what I'm anticipating. Yeah, for sure. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please hit me up. I'm gonna start doing like the beginner's course very soon. I'm gonna make a separate video as soon as this is over, like asking you guys like, yo, any questions you have about, you know, stocks, and I could just get into it. You know, I'll have a video for each of you guys. You know, but yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy.